Greetings from Cape Town. If you're expecting a Sunday morning blessing from the Pope, then I'm very sorry to disappoint you, but you got the wrong channel. Yes, it's Easter Sunday here. The sun is shining, but it's getting cold. Winter's drawing on. Unlike in England, where you're getting warmer and warmer, here it's getting colder by the day. The South African government 2 days ago announced a 2-week extension to the lockdown, so unfortunately this vlog is going to be rather land-based rather than sea-based for the near future. Never mind, we've got lots to show you. One of the sad things is we've lost quite a few friends. The UK, Americans and Germans have all been laying on repatriation flights, and so the apartments have gradually been emptying out, and there's not many people left around here now. There are the compensations though. The lovely English couple who gave Bob a cake for his birthday got about 3 hours notice of their flight and had to rapidly clear their rented apartment of food and alcohol, and they pleaded with us if we could take it. And we finished up with 17 bottles of wine, which should last us a few more days. We arrived in Cape Town on March 17th, 4 days before the lockdown. Even then, businesses were feeling the effect. Our waitress on the first night said she'd never seen the waterfront so quiet. Russian sailors. Now the place is deserted. It's like a scene from a disaster movie. What is impressive is the seriousness with which the virus is being treated here. Supermarkets are sanitising trolley handles and spraying customers' hands before and after shopping. I can't speak for the rest of the country, but in Cape Town there are no queues and the food supply is plentiful. But I think they might just have overstocked a little bit on their Easter bunnies. I was intrigued by this strange apparatus on the stern of a sunseeker. I wondered if it was to stop frail passengers or children from falling overboard. Turns out it's to keep the seals off. They apparently love to climb aboard and often get into the cockpit. Soon after arrival in Cape Town, Bob wanted to check on the progress of the new dinghy he'd ordered, so we took a ride to the manufacturer.
Yeah, well, this is what it looks like. You go around and have a look at it. Yeah. This is what you do, isn't it? Yeah, so effectively what you're getting is your non-slip. On deck, this is in process of drainage, your holiday. Yours is the light grey and the royal blue with the trim as well. Yeah, so we're looking at by next week I'll have it ready for you to deliver. But that's the beginning.
It's got a bit to go yet.
So
at this point, it comprised a wodge of fiberglass matting sitting on the floor, but we were assured the finished product would be with us on time.
We're actually assembling next week, Monday and Tuesday. Okay. We're doing 3 at once. So, and as you see, it's exact same as what you see there. It's just this comes off, that spider goes in there, all gets bonded together, pontoon's gone. Yeah. Once these are done, which this is bonding today, and we'll release tomorrow and finish up. Yeah. By Monday, Tuesday, I'm looking at assembly. Assembly's 3 hours.
Okay, will you just contact me when it's ready?
We'll sort out.
Thank you very much.
Super. Soon after that, the outboards arrived and we were able to put these to the test with a suitably large bucket providing just enough cooling water. The Parson took a few pulls to get started.
Lost at sea. You feel so alone. There's no one else. Now you've only time just floating with.
This should go hard, shouldn't it? No. Eh?
What should go hard, Bob?
The bowl.
Yeah, it should go hard.
Lost at sea.
The Tuhatso fired up at the very first pull. Both engines are 2-stroke, which you can no longer buy in Europe.
Lost at sea. You feel so alone. There's no one out here. Turn the ice cold pain in your heart. Torn apart.
Bob bought a printer soon after we arrived, and once the lockdown came into effect, he was suddenly very popular. Some Germans in particular had the chance to get on a repatriation flight and were desperate to print vital documents. Where else could they go? A nice bottle of Sauvignon Blanc came our way in return.
Tired and weary.
On the last day before the lockdown, Trinette took us on a tour out of Cape Town. For us Brits, it's a great place to holiday. For a start, like most sensible countries, they drive on the left. Everyone speaks English, so the road signs are easy to follow. Even many of the place names are familiar. Just take care not to take a wrong turn. Unlike in the UK, the road quality is superb. I can't remember a single pothole, and the fuel is cheap. Just as well the way this guy's throwing it around. It's about 75p a litre.
Purple hazes, river gone.
Amongst other places, we visited a resort called Strand.
Breaks your heart.
And then on to Simonstown, where we stopped for lunch at the only restaurant that was open.
Saplings out, makes room for stronger trees. Maybe that's what life's about. The winter comes, the hills are brown, and shops are closed.
despite an extensive menu, the fare on offer was fish, fish or more fish. From there we went to the beach in Hout, which was surrounded by spectacular scenery. The waves looked enticing and I was so tempted to take a swim, but the water was freezing cold.
Bangs the homestead doors, mother curses dusty floors and feels alone.
We then headed up Chapman's Peak, which offered spectacular views, but at which point my phone battery went dead and I had to stop filming.
Make a crust, father's dreams reduced to dust. When I was a young man, I carried a pack, lived a free life of a rover, from the Murray's green basin to the dusty outback. I waltzed by Matilda all over. Then in 1915, my country said, son, there's no time for roving, there's work to be done. So they gave me a tin hat, they gave me a gun. They sent me away